Dear architect, engineer, builder, we would like to invite you to discover the results of more than 3 decades of research and development that have successfully evolved the construction industry in Venezuela and the world. We encourage you to share the next minutes with us, discovering the benefits and savings incurred by the employment of Isotex Group's wide range of products. The Isotex products are industrialized systems for construction purposes that employ one of the most advanced technologies in the appliance of expanded polystyrene products, combining its isolating characteristics with the strength of steel and concrete. Isotex can be used for all types of projects, ranging from the construction of housing projects to hospitals, office buildings, commercial spaces, and others. The products show impressive results in the quality and comfort of its finished projects, as well as incurring surprising savings. Our construction systems for walls, flooring, and roofing represents the evolution of more traditional materials such as clay blocks and its substitute alternative of use in new buildings, as well as in refurbishments. Construction systems for walls. M-panel. It is an integral system of modular panels whose structural function is guaranteed by 2 galvanized, electro-welded steel meshes, which enclose in its interior and outline expanded polystyrene plate, and it comes in different thicknesses depending on its application. ProForm. This system is based on the ICF technologies, insulated concrete form. It's based on blocks formed in high-density expanded polystyrene products. These blocks are interconnected just as Lego blocks. It forms the space where the steel reinforcements are installed, and the concrete is drained to form the walls. They come in different thicknesses, which allow covering a wide range of structural requirements, giving the architect or constructor absolute freedom at the moment of design. Isolating panel systems. ISO panel. It consists of a rigid, high-density expanded polystyrene foam center, covered on both sides by galvanized pre-painted steel. This panel can be a self-supporting wall or can be anchored to the structure depending on its use, whether it is employed to closing walls, in the construction of ice boxes or cold rooms, to build shelters for telecommunications, as well as for a variety of further uses. Formwork for roofing and flooring. Termalosa C. It consists of pieces fabricated in expanded polystyrene with variable thicknesses, depending on its use, and by combining them with the use of metallic structural profiles, they provide a very resistant formwork for roofing and flooring concrete slabs, which are easy and fast to put together. Once the polystyrene profiles and pieces are installed, an electro-welded reinforcement mesh is put in place, and the draining of the concrete is undertaken. The inferior side is plastered, or you could use gypsum or wood boards. The results are amazing. The use of this product reduces the weight of the finished structure up to 31 pounds by square feet. Isofill. It is a formwork for slabs. It is fabricated in expanded polystyrene with densities from 0.62 to 0.70 pounds by cubic feet, which allows the use of wooden formwork or prefabricated beams, ideally substitutes the traditional clay blocks. It critically lightens the weight of the plate, saves significant amounts of concrete, and it does not require the use of mesh for plastering, since it possesses a grooved inferior, which allows a perfect mechanic adherence between the materials. Roofing systems. Thermo panel. It consists of a sandwich-type isolating structural panel. It is formed by a high-density and rigid expanded polystyrene foam center on both sides with galvanized pre-painted steel sheets or galvalume. They are protected by a plastic coating to prevent the scratching of the pieces during transportation. It is a finished roof, which does not require any post-installation finishing. Thermo-lock. This system is composed of deck-type structural trays. They are manufactured in galvanized steel with a complete hermetic overlap system, which are filled with expanded polystyrene sheets. After the installation of these elements in conjunction with galvanized type U-steel endings for closures and union, a mesh is put in place, and a 2-inch concrete layer is drained on it. The result provides a 4-inch thick slab, which is proceeded to acquire its desired finishing of traditional, metallic, or tar tiles, which shall not weigh over 41 pounds by square feet. Teja Recha. It is a metallic tile manufactured in galvanized pre-painted steel and silicon polyester finishing in its superior part, which combined with expanded polystyrene in its inferior side provides a roofing system that can be used for new constructions as well as for the roofing of buildings, with a weight 85% less than the traditional tiling, and it also provides an excellent thermal isolating coefficient. Geofoam. It is expanded polystyrene rigid foam filling for civil engineering projects. With densities between 1 and 1.87 pounds by cubic feet, it offers high resistance against compression, flexing, and cuts. Its employment in the embankment of a construction or the embankment of a motorway reduces the load induced on the ground and allows the distribution of dynamic as well as dead loads, decreasing the possibility of collapses as a result. It provides a higher efficiency in the improvement of grounds in contrast to traditional materials, which in addition incur more construction and reparation costs. Among the most obvious benefits of the use of Isotex products, such as substituting the traditional clay blocks for the construction of wall, and the use of clay blocks for the construction of roofs and flooring slabs, we can mention the following. The products Isotex do not require any special equipment or any previous knowledge for this application. The speed of installation and construction substantially decreases the final cost of the project due to the decreased labor time. Between 10 and 12% of damaging during transportation is reduced in contrast to the traditional clay materials. They have a high structural resistance and save useful space on the building site due to the fact that the walls produced with Isotex products are converted into self-supporting concrete walls. Isotex products can experience any type of concrete-based finishing. They save significant numbers relating to foundations and structural parts due to the finished projects being lighter. They incur considerable amounts of electric energy savings necessary to cool the created environment, and they reduce dramatically the levels of external noise due to its significant thermal and acoustic properties. The expanded polystyrene is self-extinguishable. Additionally, they can be used combined with any other traditional building systems. Allow us to make you part of the evolution of new construction material trends, and be surprised with the overwhelming results of a great decision that you can make yourself. You can contact us through the numbers you see on your screen, or visit us and learn much more about our products. Because the future is today. We are Isotex. Technological solutions for construction.